All right, so we will, before we get started, I know this is New Year, we probably have some new people as well. We've had few addition to the team. So I do see a couple of new names. And so we, of course, we like to get to know whether you're a new member or maybe you're just joining in to, somebody invited you. We would love to know you. So if you are here for the first time, if you could kindly just introduce yourself, just tell us your name and who invited you here, or who introduced you to Atomy, that would be great.
Hello, Daniel sir. Arva is
Yes.
my friend. I invited her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Welcome, Arva. Thank you for joining. Do we have?
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have anybody else joining? I see Dipshika. I think she's also new. If you'd like to introduce yourself, that would be great. I think Jeran mentioned about you. Okay, we'll give her some time. I think she just joined in. All right, so what we normally do is we meet every Sunday and, we just go through, we spend about an hour or a little more than an hour, just, going through various things. So today we have few items lined up. So I hope you will stick around till the end if you're able to. So first we will hear from our Diamond Master, Mr. Jessica Lee. He is going to, actually the plan was something else. There's a little change in the plan. So he's going to introduce to us the new Atomy website. So there's going to be some changes on Atomy website. So I think he's going to take us through the navigation or what we are to expect. I think in Korea, it has already happened. Probably it's going to happen with other countries as well. So, so he will take us through that. And then followed by him, we will have Mary Langstang, who is going to do a product presentation on Atomy toothbrush and toothpaste. And after that, I will briefly, my name is Daniel, for those of you who are new, I will briefly go through what we call the USA commitment. It's a very quick presentation in regards to how we need to do a very simplified version of how we do Atomy. And followed by that, we will have, so New Year, there's going to be something new starting this week. And so what we're going to do is by the end of every meeting, there's going to be a lucky draw. Okay, so lucky draw for the participant, whoever is there in the meeting, whoever is going to stick around till the end. So there's going to be a lucky draw, and then the name that's going to be picked, 3,000 PVs will be added to that person's account. Okay, so Jeran is going to do that. I think she probably already has something she's showing there. So, so yeah, 3,000 PVs will be added to that person's account. So we're going to be doing this every week. So this is again, just to bring about some changes and also to encourage all of us to be focused in the meeting and to learn and to be engaged, because without engagement, without learning, it's really difficult for us to, do Atomy. So, so that is the plan. And we'll also be sharing some pictures. I think Jeran and our sponsors, they had a couple of folks at the center, the education center in Seoul, So they had, introduced some products and they've taken some pictures. So we will share that as well. I don't see Dr. Yash. Did he drop off? Because he will need his help with the interpretation here. Neha, do you have any idea about Yash? I think I saw him earlier.
Yeah. Wait a minute, sir. I
Okay,
will ask.
sure. Okay, I think he's signing in some time.
다니엘, 그 야시 5 minutes and 10 minutes after join.
Okay.
Next program.
All right, so then we'll start with Mary. Mary, if you are ready, maybe we can start with your product presentation. Maybe you can just introduce yourself and then we can go ahead from there. Oh, Dr. Yash is here.
Yeah, sorry everybody. Yeah, actually today is mother's birthday and suddenly the same time they started cutting the cake.
No problem.
So
no problem.
I joined in earlier, but suddenly they called me. Anyways, I joined again. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Mary was going to start, but no problem since you're here.
Yeah.
So would you like to go ahead or should Mary start?
It's okay, we can go ahead now.
Okay. So maybe you can inform Mr. Lee that he can go first. Sorry, Mary, we'll start yours after.
Yeah.
네.
이사장님 지금 시작할
네.
수도 있어요. 네.
네, hi everyone. I am EJ6 Diamond Master.
Hello everybody, I am EJ6 Diamond Master.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
자, 진행하겠습니다. 자, 이번에 그 새로 바뀐 애터미 쇼핑몰에 대해서 설명드리겠습니다. 야시 사장님 음소거 해주세요.
음소거 아니 저기 이거
풀어주세요.
영어로 BJ 팀장이 영어로 바꾸셔서 하시죠.
아, 이게 그럴 거예요. 네, 오케이. 진행하겠습니다. 자, 여기 오른쪽 요 상단에 보면은 지금 인도는 아직 바뀌지 않았습니다.
So still the Indian website is not changed yet.
아마 조만간에 바뀔 것 같아요.
Yeah, but
얼마
within
후에.
some time it will be changed also.
대신에 이거를 살펴보려면 여기 요 지구 모양으로 되어 있는 요 그림을 이렇게 눌러서 언어를 바꿔주면 돼요. 영어로, English.
Yeah, so if you want to change it to English, then you can just click that button beside that round symbol, and then you can change it to English.
이거를 해독하는데 좀 시간이 걸리네요. 자, 이제 바뀌었습니다.
Yeah, so this is a change now.
지금 새로운 이 바뀐 내용이 크게 디자인이 좀 더 아름다워졌다.
Yeah, the biggest change is that the design of the website has become more beautiful compared to earlier.
그 다음에 마이 오피스가 좀 더 세밀해졌다. 좀 디테일해졌다.
And my office has now come up with much more details of our personal Atomy related stuffs. Yeah.
통계 처리가 편리해졌다.
So statistics, mostly the statistics related things are very nicely presented in the present my office. Yeah.
네. 그 다음에 크게 쇼핑몰하고 마이 오피스로 나눌 수 있습니다.
So basically main two things are like shopping mall and my office in our website.
그래서 애터미의 서브 페이지나 서브 쇼핑몰이나 이런 데는 여기 동그란 요 화살표를 이렇게 눌러주시면 가게 돼 있습니다.
Yeah, so when you click on that site, then you can go to the various menus of Atomy website.
그래서 채널 애터미라든가 또는 엣지몰. 근데 이제 아직은 인도는 뭐 아자몰은 안 될 거지만은 어쨌든 기타 애터미에 관련된 그런 페이지로 들어갈 수가 있습니다.
So you can go to Azamol, Atomy channel, and various things related to Atomy, and headquarters, seminars, and other things here.
그 다음에 메뉴는 여기를 누르면 이렇게 우리가 이 모바일처럼 이런 식으로 메뉴가 돼 있습니다.
Yeah, so yeah, you can see that there are various products we can see here, which are categorized in different like categories. Yeah.
그래서 좀 더 디테일하게 이렇게 들어가면 볼 수가 있습니다.
Yeah, so if you click them, you can see in further detail about each categories.
그 다음에 여기서 메뉴를 볼 수도 있고 여기 밑에 있는 아이콘 여기서도 바로 들어갈 수가 있습니다.
So the same thing which were in the drop-down list can also be seen in the icons separated. Like yeah.
그래서 이 중에서 하나만 들어가 보겠습니다.
So I will just go into one of it.
그래서 해모임은 인도도 론칭이 돼 있으니까 해모임을 보기로 하죠.
So as Himoim is already launched in India, let's see the Himoim.
그래서 여러 가지 이 건강 기능식품들, 헬스 관련 제품들, 프로덕트가 여기 쭉 돼 있습니다.
Yeah, so you can see that various different types of health products of Atomy here.
그래서 해모임만 한번 눌러보겠습니다.
So I'll just first do Himoim.
자, 이런 식으로 돼 있고요. 설명이 한글로 돼 있는데 나중에 다 영어로 바뀔 겁니다.
So this is Korean now, but it will be changed to all English also.
그래서 설명을 다 보려면 여기 리드 모어를 눌러주시면 이렇게 다 보여지게 되겠습니다.
So if you want to know more about it, there is a more further details of the product below by clicking that icon.
그래서 여기 얘를 클로즈해서 이렇게 접어줄 수도 있어요.
And you can close it also if you don't want to see that.
그래서 심플하게 볼 수가 있습니다.
Yeah, so then you can see it simply.
예. 구매하는 거는 뭐 똑같아요. 여기 장바구니 카트에다 넣는 방법, 바로 구매하는 방법, 먼저와 비슷합니다.
Yeah, so the purchasing method is same. Like you can put it in the cart or you can directly go for the purchase.
다시 쇼핑몰로 들어가겠습니다.
And then again, I'll go to the home page.
그래서 홈페이지를 보면은 이와 같이 테마별로 쉽게 보게 돼 있습니다. 그러니까 쉽게 구매를 할 수 있도록 이렇게 구분이 돼 있습니다.
And you can see that the products are now categorized in different categories, and you can look on the specific products based on your need of.
그래서 다이어트 관련된 거, 네. 등등 해서 이와 같이 구분이 되어 있습니다. 쉽게 소비자들이 선택할 수 있도록.
And so it's more because it's mainly because it's easy for customers to go through the particular category and look for the products they need.
그래서 예를 들어서 기프트 선물인 경우에 이 사랑하는 사람, 그 다음에 이제 그 파티, 뭐 저기 집들이라고 하죠. 한국에서는 하우스 워밍 파티, 그 다음에 버스데이, 아기들 용품들, 그다음에 그냥 일반 선물, 그다음에 집 방문할 때 뭐 등등해서 어떤 선물을 살까 해서 편하게 이렇게 구분이 되어 있습니다.
So you can see that different categories for the even if you want to buy gifts from Atomy, they are further categorized into different categories.
그래서 어쨌든 이렇게 테마별로 잘 나누어져 있다는 것을 여러분들이 참고하시면 되겠습니다.
So that's what you all can utilize this new feature to find the products of a specific category based on your need.
그 다음에 이 마이 오피스에 들어가서 좀 보겠습니다.
Then I'll go to the My Office.
그거 하기 전에 요것만 그냥 제목만 볼게요. 새로운 신제품 카테고리, 그 다음에 베스트 상품, 그 다음에 프로모션, 그 다음에 애토미 라이브는 뭐 인도에서는 안 하겠지만 어쨌든 그 라방이라고 그래서 라이브 방송 할 때 이제 하는 내용들, 그 다음에 보상 플랜에 대해서 이렇게 크게 메뉴가 카테고리가 나뉘어져 있습니다.
Yeah, so these are the important categories which are self-understandable. So these are also like you can go directly and use them.
마이 오피스로 가보겠습니다. 마이 오피스는 여러분들이 앞으로 사업자라면 자주 보시게 될 텐데 이와 같이 통계 처리가 잘 돼 있어요. 들어가 보면.
Yes, so My Office will be now very useful for all the business partners because of new features have incorporated in it, which we need to use more oftenly in future.
그래서 여기 보시면은 현재 나의 그 멤버가 몇 명인지 이렇게 잘 보여지고 있죠.
So as you can see here that how many members are there under me, I can check.
그래서 이와 같이 그래프로 통계 처리가 이렇게 잘 돼 있습니다.
Even I can check the statistics of our Atomy related purchases or activities.
그리고 여기 보면은 멤버가 총 몇 명이고 각 그 나라별로 멤버들이 어떻게 분포되어 있는지 이게 보여지고 있습니다.
And again, you can go to check how many people are there from different countries under you.
그래서 이와 같이 사업자는 몇 명이고 비즈니스맨들은 몇 명이고 그다음에 소비자 컨슈머는 몇 명이고 이런 것들이 바로바로 통계가 나옵니다.
Even you can check how many business partners you have, how many customers you have.
예전에는 이게 파악하기 힘들었거든요. 그래서 좌측에 지금 레프트, 라이트 이렇게 돼 있는데 몇 명인지 바로 나옵니다.
Earlier it was difficult to find out when your lineage grows a lot, but now it has become very comfortable and easier.
그 다음에 이제 새로 가입한 사람들이 누군지 여기에 밑에 나오고요.
Also, then who are the new additional members? That also will come up.
그 다음에 제일 처음 커미션을 받은 사람이 누군지, 그 다음에 직급한 사람이 누군지, 그 다음에 탈퇴될 가능성 있는 사람, 그 다음에 이제 탈퇴 임박한 사람, 이런 사람들이 이렇게 바로바로 볼 수 있게끔 통계 처리가 되고 있습니다.
Yeah, so you can see that the tabs are there, which are again self-understandable. So you can go there and look for it. Who are the people to be concentrated on?
그래서 여기 쭉 보면은 현재 여기 마이 그룹 세일즈라고 그래서 여기 이제 많이 들어가 보게 될 텐데 자기의 그런 어떤 그 판매 현황이 나타나는데 오늘은 이제 일요일이니까 안 나타나고 있거든요. 그래서 어쨌든 여기 이제 자주 보시게 될 거고 여기도 자주 가시게 될 거예요. 코미션 세틀먼트라고 해서 여기도 자주 가시게 될 거예요.
This you can go there and check that what are the different what are the sales under my legs, and yeah, we more oftenly has to see that now.
그렇게 해서 이제 여기 이 매출 현황이 이제 나타나죠.
And that's how the revenue details will be also displayed in detail.
네, 그 다음에 이제 여기는 전체적인 이 보름 동안 15일 동안의 현재 매출 현황이 나타납니다.
Also, then the 15 days details, which is required to check whether we are going to get sales master or semi sales. We can check it here.
그 다음에 여기는 계보도 라이니지.
We can check the lineage.
그래서 이 계보도를 이제 자주 보시게 될 텐데 세팅을 먼저 하세요. 현재로서는 기본이 레벨이 10입니다. 10레벨인데
Yeah, so you can set it based on your requirement or how you want to look it every time. So you can preset it.
그래서 세팅을 이렇게 누르게 되면 여기 단계를 이렇게 지정하게 돼 있어요.
So you can check how many downline you want to check.
그래서 이렇게 나타나게 되겠죠. 이 계보도는 나중에 좀 디테일하게 설명할 필요가 있어요. 그냥 간단하게만 보고 지나가겠습니다.
Yeah, I have to show it in more detail in future, but right now I'll just show it at the outset and then we'll go.
여기 보시면 여기 탭이 있는데 이거는 나의 파트너의 이 현황이 이렇게 이런 그런 다이어그램이 아니고 이렇게 쭉 나타나게 돼 있어요.
So you can see here that here the diagram is about my lineage left and right, and the details are there in that sidebar.
그래서 전체적인 그 회원을 볼 수가 있고요.
So you can see that overall all the people, or you can see left or right, whatever you want.
그다음에 레프트 라이트 다 볼 수 있고 따로따로 볼 수가 있고. 그다음에 얘를 이 마우스 휠로 이렇게 당기면은 앞으로 당기면은 이렇게 줄어들고요. 뒤로 이렇게 밀면은 이렇게 확대가 됩니다.
You can do zoom in and zoom out as usual.
그래서 여기에 그 이름을 이렇게 누르면 아까 이 탭으로 가서 이 사람의 정보, 디테일한 정보가 나타납니다.
So if you click on the particular partner or member, then you can get the details of that people.
그래서 이렇게 디테일한 정보가 나타납니다. 이름을 누르는 거예요. 이름을 누르면 그렇게
You
정보가
have to press
나타납니다.
the name.
그래서 여기다가 이제 메모도 할 수가 있습니다. 이렇게 에디트 해서 여기다가 메모도 할 수가 있어요.
So you can even write the memo based on what you want to write about that person. Yeah.
그다음에 한 가지 더 여기 아까 명단을 자, 여기 명단을 이렇게 누르게 되면은 여기 보면은 여기서도 이제 각각의 이렇게 디테일을 볼 수가 있거든요. 눌러서 그다음에 요 투 라이니지로 가게 되면은 바로 가기가 됩니다. 이 사람을 찾을 수 있어요. 정의쿤이라는 사람이 어디 있는지 바로 나타납니다.
So
이
yeah.
이게 명단이 많으면 시간이 많이 걸려요. 이 데이터 처리하려고. 네, 이렇게. 여기 정의쿤이라고 해서 이렇게 아까 눌렀던 사람이 여기 바로 나타나죠. 그래서 쉽게 찾을 수 있어요.
You can directly find the person in sidebar and then it will directly go to that person's lineage. Means the position and the lineage you can check it. Yeah.
그 다음에 여기 보시면은 이와 같이 각각 구분해서 사람들을 볼 수 있어요. 새로운 멤버가 누군지, 그 다음에 내가 주목해야 될 사람, 페버릿 멤버가 누군지 이런 것들을 이렇게 쭉 볼 수가 있어요. 요 따로 구분해서 자 새로 가입한 사람 뉴를 누르면 그 사람만 이제 이름이 보여져요. 다른 사람들은 컬러 처리가 되고 새로 가입한 사람만 이름이 보여지게 될 거예요. 여기는 지금 없네. 그래서 데이터가 없으면 안 보여지고요. 데이터가 있으면 보여지게 될 거예요.
Yeah, so if the data is there, then you can see the data. Otherwise, if data is not there, you cannot. Yeah.
그 다음에 탈퇴가 임박한 사람들도 여기 바로 나타나게 될 거예요.
Even you can check the people who are about to exit, or somebody whose ID is going to delete. Yeah.
예, 이 탈퇴가 임박한 사람들은 이와 같이 다른 사람들은 안 보이고요. 그런 사람들만 이렇게 노랗게 보입니다.
Yeah. So in that case, other people will not be visible. Only the people who are about to delete will be visible.
그런 식으로 해서 여러분들이 나중에 좀 더 살펴보시기로 하고 이 계보도는 나중에 좀 자세히 활용하는 방법을 설명드리기로 하겠습니다.
And then I will explain how to use this lineage efficiently in next time. Yeah.
자, 그래서 이제 간단하게 설명을 드렸습니다.
Yeah. So this is what I want to explain today.
질문 있으면 하세요. Any question?
Anybody has any question?
When will this be released, or when will the changes happen in other countries? Does he know that?
이거 다른 나라에 언제 적용될 거예요?
글쎄요, 뭐 말로는 한 3월부터라는 얘기도 있는데 그건 본사에서 정할 문제이기 때문에 정확하게 말씀드리긴 좀 쉽지 않아요.
Yeah, probably it will be around March, but because it's not 100% sure, so yeah, it is because it is to be done from head office, so probably by March or later. Yeah.
이게 지금 애터미가 지금 작은 회사인데도 이렇게 글로벌하게 방대하게 지금 하는 게 이게 참 대단한 거예요.
Yeah, so even though Atomy is such a small company compared to other companies, but still it's done so nicely. It's a very great job by Atomy.
그래서 이제 앞으로 애터미는 전 세계를 좀 싱크로나이징을 하려고 그래요. 좀 가능한 한 동시에.
And so yeah, there will be a synchronization all over the Atomy, in Atomy all over the world slowly.
그래서 신제품도 동시에 이렇게 각국에 동시에 이렇게 그 론칭을 하고요.
So similarly, like new products will also be introduced and will be mentioned here.
그래서 이번에 이제 쇼핑몰을 바꿨지만 어쨌든 점점 개선하고 있습니다.
So it is first change, but slowly it will be get improved by slowly one by one.
또 any question?
Any question?
자, 없으면 마치겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Yeah,
Thank you.
if it is not done, I will finish it here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lee. That was very helpful. Personally, I'm very excited because I see a lot of changes, because the current website is really not the best, to be honest. Because if you have the team people growing, your members growing, it's difficult to find certain details. But I think this one is it seems very nicely done. So I'm really excited to see the new website come up. Yeah, like if I saw like even the newest member being added to your team, those names are popping up on the dashboard, and it seems quite interesting. So yeah, those of you who who are, maybe you use it on your phone, I'm sure maybe on mobile phone also there will be some changes, but this is, I think, particularly with the desktop, And so as our teams grow, there will be a lot of management of our team, a lot of people joining. We have to keep checking, what's happening, where the points are matching, not matching, things like that. So I think having this kind of upgraded website, I think will really help all of us. So excited about that. Great. So we'll move on. And next we have Mary. So Mary will take us through the product presentation. So Mary, if you're ready, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Myself is Mary. Today I'll be doing on product presentation on toothpaste. I will not be doing on toothbrush. I'll do only toothpaste. Yeah, first of all, I will go with propolis. We will define this term a little bit because main thing, one of the ingredients used in Atomy toothpaste is propolis. Propolis is a beehive, and it's not the same as honey, but it has similar benefits. And actually, this propolis is known as is considered as the bee glue. Like it is sticky in nature because it is the bees get that one from plants and buds, and this one acts as a natural sealer that are used to seal the crackers or and protect the bees from predators. Yeah, propolis is used to seal the beehive to protect the inside from viruses and germs. It is a natural protective substance that is prevent the outer germs, and it is widely used to help health supplements and microbacteria and antibacterial daily necessities. Yeah, next is this propolis extract. It contains dental plaque removal, anti-plaque effect, and dental cavities, and also prevent from bad breaths. Actually, it removes bad breath. If you have bad breath, and then if we use this, when we use this Atomy toothpaste, it will help to remove the bad breath. These are the two major ingredients that I. First is the green tea extract. Catechin, a major ingredient of the green tea, enhances in immune power as polyphenol ingredient, has antioxidant and antibiotic effect, and it is effective for remove bad breath and by deodorizing action. Then propolis extract, it is dark in dark brown colored and sticky resin liquid collected from enhance of beehive, and a natural antibiotic substance with antibacterial and anti-inflammation effect to inhibit propagation of various bacterial and viruses. Atomy toothpaste, it has 4 major effect or benefits. First, it helps in to prevent dental plaque or remove dental plaque. Dental plaque is we define is like the plaque that form the layer of bacteria to the tooth surface and form in lumps. Proper amount of silicon dioxide can remove dental plaque, and it has some ingredient that help to remove the dental plaque. And the second benefits is tartar deposition preventing effect. The cause of gingivitis inflammation is tartar, and sodium pyrophosphate prevents tartar deposition, and sodium pyrophosphate prevents plaque attached to teeth but to be deposited as tartar. The third benefit is it prevent from dental cavities. These are done by these three major elements. It's monofluorophosphate, sodium fluoride, and xylitol prevents dental cavities. And xylitol, it inhibits the metabolic process of Mitten's bacteria, a causal bacterium of dental cavities. It also reduces plaque formation, the bacterial layer on the tooth surface. Monofluorophosphate and sodium fluoride, it protects the teeth from being decayed by acid of dental cavities bacteria, prevention of dental cavities. And the food benefits is it prevent from bad breaths or remove bad breaths by bacterial dihydrogen sulfide or methyl mercaptan in mixing organic matters. And these are the substance that form bad breath, and this toothpaste, Atomy toothpaste, help in removing the bad breath. Yeah, that's all. And Atomy toothpaste is actually the taste is quite amazing, and so many benefits we can get from Atomy, and I highly recommend all of us we can use and also suggest our friends, because it has some amazing benefits. Yeah, and I highly recommend it. As myself, I'm using it. So thank you.
Thank you, Mary, for that presentation about Atomy toothpaste. Yeah, so if you have not tried it, if you have not used it, please do use it. It definitely has a lot of benefits. I have even heard that besides, of course, for our teeth and for our mouth, people have used Atomy toothpaste even for other purposes, like even for if their skin is, something happens to their skin, they just apply it and the skin gets healed. So things like that. So it's a really good toothpaste. At least in India, I don't know any other company that sells a toothpaste that has a propolis on it. And even if you do find it, I mean, I couldn't find any, but even if you do find it, I think it's going to be very, very expensive because of the benefits that propolis has. So we can just share this with people. And one of the things that I usually try to do is, I try to just give some friends, just for them to try. And if they like it, then, they will, maybe next time they will buy it for themselves. So that's something we can do as well. Great. So we will move on. So we'll do, now I will just take us through a short presentation in regards to how we can actually do, Atomy, and those of us who are, interested in doing this as business, and of course sharing, whatever we are learning and whatever we have experienced. So this is something that we've gone through. If you've been with us, we have talked about this in the past. So what we call it a USA. It's very easy to remember, like the country, but not the country we're talking about here in regards to how do we do the business. It's really like our CEO talks about, like Angel Park, he says, at doing Atomy business is not very difficult, but we can make it difficult. And so why does he say it's not very difficult? It's because, and we will look at that. So USA, it's a commitment. That's why we say, if we're doing Atomy, we need to be committed. If we really want this to be a long-term thing, if we want this to be a passive source of income for us, right? And eventually for some people, it becomes the primary source of income. Like, we have our Sharon Rose Master, Diamond Master, other people, and many thousands of people all over the world are, who are doing Atomy business have made Atomy their primary source of income. So they started as, something that they started as consumers, but then eventually they were interested in business because they realized that by using the product, they can actually earn cash back. They can actually, get commission. So they started maybe recommending to their friends and families. And from there, they started getting passive income. And some of us here are earning that passive income. And for some of us here, it's become a primary source of income. So we've left our regular job, and now Atomy has become the primary source of income. So that's why, commitment becomes very important. So if we don't stay committed, irrespective of whether the business is, whether the business is doing well or not, then it's very easy for us to kind of, give up. And so that's why I like to say commitment that leads to success, right? So if you listen to any story of any successful person, whether it's an Atomy or any other business, they would, I don't think any of them would tell you that they became successful without staying committed to whatever business that they were in. And Atomy is no different. So that's why commitment that leads to success. So USA, very easy to remember: use, share, and attend. Okay, if these three things we can remember and consistently stay committed to, it's not, it's not impossible to be successful in Atomy. If you really have to, if after listening to many testimonies of the leaders in Atomy who have been successful, I can safely come to a conclusion that almost every one of them will tell you this very reason. Besides other things, primarily these three things that they consistently did and stayed committed to, that led to their success, right? So use, share, and attend. It's not a rocket science. It's very easy to understand. First thing, if you have just joined, or if you have even been with Atomy for some time, irrespective of you just joined recently, or even if you've been doing Atomy for 10 years, it doesn't matter. Using the product becomes extremely important, because we are consumers first. We use Atomy products, we are consumer first, and then we are doing business out of that. And so, so this is really the first step. So we need to be using the products. And the question is very simple: are we using Atomy products, right? Because if we are not using Atomy products, it's like this. If there is a new cafe that comes in town, wherever you're living, and then like you meet a friend of yours and you're telling your friend, hey, go and try that cafe, it's really good. I heard it's really good, but you yourself have never been there. Now, the chances that your friend is going to believe what you say is going to be very less, because that maybe your friend is going to ask you, have you been there? Have you tried their coffee? That's what they might ask, and you'd be like, no, I haven't, but I have heard. But if you, on the other hand, if you tell your friend that, hey, I went to the cafe, I tried their coffee, I tried their, other pastry or other things that they had, and it's really, really good, and you tell your friend, now what's going to happen? It's going to change. Your friend is going to be more likely, your friend is going to be more likely convinced than in the previous scenario. Same thing with Atomy as well. So only when we use the product and have experienced the product ourselves, it becomes easier for us to tell to others. And not only simply for telling to others, but using the products because the products are good, not for any other purpose, right? So, when I first started using Atomy products, I really enjoyed, and ever since, whatever products that I have used, and I continue to use on a regular basis, I repurchase those products because I like those products, and they're beneficial for me. They're good, and so that's why I buy Atomy products. So that really should be our first thing. And then once we use the products, then now it's very easy for us to share the products with other people. So sharing can be done in different ways, right? So we can share by just telling others that, hey, how good this product really is. The other day, on New Year's Day, I had some people come over to my place, some friends from my church. They came over, and then I didn't even know this. And some people stayed back, and then we played badminton, and after like doing some physical activities, we came back to our room, and then they wanted to they wanted to kind of refresh themselves. So they saw Atomy. I think my wife had kept the foam cleanser, right? And then I had no idea about this, but like they used the foam cleanser, and they came and told me, hey, I used the foam cleanser that was there, and it's really nice, feels really good. And I could kind of tell by looking at their face that they used something, but then I didn't know that they had used Atomy foam cleanser. And so they were like, they really liked it. So that's one of the ways to share with people. Like if people come over, people see the products that you're using, they become curious, and if you use it, they like it, then you tell them that, hey, yeah, I've been using it, and you can try it as well. That's one way of sharing it. Now, it's not necessarily always people are going to come home. Other ways of sharing is whether you're working, wherever you're working, you can, after you've used the product, you can go ahead and tell your friends like the benefits that you have experienced about the product wherever you are. Wherever you are. In fact, I remember Hangil Park saying that even on the train, when you're traveling in the metro, sometimes you would just talk to people, for like even strangers, and tell them that, when people ask, what do you do? Oh, I work for a company named Atomy. They have great products. He would share about the products even in metro. And so there are, multiple avenues for us to actually share about the product, and different ways of sharing the product. Of course, face-to-face is one thing, but even on social media these days, we can use, most of the people are on social media. You can share about Atomy products, whatever you have experienced, share your testimony, to other people, and how it has benefited. And that's what you're really doing. You're telling other people the benefits that you have received. That's what it is. It's like any other things. Any other things that we share with our friends and families, we share Atomy products with other people. Sharing can be done by giving to people to try them. Sharing can be done by just verbally telling to people. Sharing can be done on social media. So there are many ways that we can share the product, but at the end of the day, we need to share the product, right? And that's your second step. And the third step is really what we are doing right now, attending the meetings. Okay, if you go to Atomy seminar, or if you watch the seminar online and you listen to people who give testimonies, almost 100% of the time, everybody will tell you that it's the seminars and the meetings and the Success Academy is what really helped them to become successful. Because what happens in these meetings and seminars and Success Academy is you get to hear other people's story. You get to learn a lot of things. If we are isolated, it's like we will imagine a lot of things. We will maybe tell ourselves, no, this is not going to work. Maybe I'm not good at it. But when you hear story, just today I was trying to work on our YouTube channel, trying to upload some video, and I was watching some video. And one lady, I think she's Chinese, because from the way she was speaking, she was not a Korean, she was Chinese, but living in Singapore. And she said that, I don't know how to speak in English. I'm not educated, but she became a sales master or a diamond master in in country like Singapore, where she said that, if you don't know how to speak English in Singapore, you're counted as nothing. But because of Atomy, I came to this position. I became successful, even though I don't have any talents. And how did she get to that position? Because she learned things by attending meetings and seminars and Success Academy. So, you know, we should not be ignoring these things because these are extremely important. This is where our learning happens. That is the very reason, even for our team, our motto is learn to earn. And so there isn't really earning. We cannot expect to earn from Atomy if we are not learning on a regular basis. And learning is hard, you know, especially in today's generation. We are, you know, like we want everything quick, right? We are reels generation, you know, we want like to, maybe 30 seconds video, and we want to learn from that 30 seconds video. You know, that's how our mind is getting shaped. It takes time to sit and watch a 30 minutes video and learn and make notes and see, you know, it takes effort to come to meetings like this and listen to other people and engage. You know, it takes effort to even work on presentation, even though you're not, you might not really have great presentation skills or things like that, but it's really the attitude. So really attending meetings and success seminars is very, very important. If there is a success seminar that's happening in the area that you live, it's always good to go physically. So you meet people physically. If you don't have access to go physically, then attend online. These meetings, coming to these meetings, inviting these meetings. You know, people who have, at least I have seen in the last 1.5 years or 2 years, people who have consistently earned commission are people who have consistently been coming to meetings and learning. And the others who probably thought that joining Atomy is quick money making business. I will make money by just, you know, like maybe using the product and telling few people. They usually end up giving up. And so that's what I would like to encourage all of us, you know, to attend meetings, to learn. Attending meeting is about learning. It's not like we can be attending meeting here and then just, you know, like putting our earphones and then have our mind somewhere else. That also doesn't solve any problem. It's about learning. You know, learning how can I do this business? What can I learn from my sponsors who have been doing this business for many, many years? What can I learn from other people, you know, because this business is for ordinary people. This is not for, you know, like CEO Park keeps saying, this is not like only for smart people. Anybody can do this business, but not anybody can stay committed. That's the difference, you know? So those who stay committed, you know, will definitely see success eventually. It might take time. Some people have fast growth, some people have slow growth. It might take time, but if we're consistent, and if we have the attitude of learning, if you have the attitude of not giving up, you know, this business is really, really good. There is a great potential in Atomy. So attending the meeting is something that we can show. So it's very easy. Like I told you, use the product, U, share the product, S, and attend the meetings, A. If we do this in a regular basis, I think success is guaranteed. And if we don't give up, if we don't run after quick money, because honestly, Atomy is not a quick money making business. It is not. Many people come and join and they think it is. And after a few months, they realize that, oh no, I thought I was going to earn like what I heard somebody said, you know, $10,000. Maybe, you know, our Sharon Rose Master, you know, she told us last time that her income is somewhere around that. Oh, I thought like within 6 months or 1 year, I would. No, you ask her, you know, how long it took for her, you know, what kind of commitment and consistency it required. You know, maybe for the first few years, you're only going to building your team. For the few years, you're only going to be networking and connecting with people. But after a couple of years, once the team has been built, then everything gets into auto mode. And that's when you have many consumers constantly buying, purchasing products. Then you know, then it becomes easier. But the hard work is in the first few years. That's where a lot of effort and consistency and learning, commitment is really, really required. And so if we're able to do that, then definitely this business can be very, very fruitful for us. It can be helpful for us to support our families. It can be helpful for us to, you know, maybe if some of us are wanting to do a job that gives us freedom of time, we don't want to be bound by the 9-to-5 job. We want to have freedom of time, travel or do other things and then do the business at the same time. Atomy is really, really the best business. If you want flexibility of time, you know, and if you want to take care of your generation, 2, 3, up to 3 generations, you can pass on this. So there are a lot of benefits with Atomy. And so, but all of those things will come only with consistency and commitment. So it's very simple, USA. So I hope all of us remembers use, share, and attend. If we do this regularly, then it will help all of us. All right. So with that, I will end this here. And we'll open it up for questions. Do you have any questions with all the three presentations that we had from our Diamond Master Jessica Lee's website, presentation, and Mary's toothpaste presentation, and then this the USA commitment presentation. Any questions, or either from today's presentation or any presentations, or any other questions that you have that we can answer it for you, or sponsors can help you. Please feel free to ask or comment anything. Okay, if not, so what I'm going to do is, before I hand over to Jaron, I'm going to actually, she asked me to share a couple of, I think she made a video about the center there in Seoul, and so I will just share this with you all. If you're not able to hear the sound, please let me know. All right. Okay, so that's, I think there are the two new members in our team, right? Gerard? Two. Well, I think one of them is Dipshika.
립시카
And the second person? Second person?
person 예.
Second person?
그 DP인가? DP.
Dimpy. Okay, Dimpy. Yes.
딤피
Yeah.
and 립시카
Yeah.
센터
So,
비짓.
yeah. So they are our newest members. One of two of the newest members who have joined our team. They're in South Korea. So great. So we are at the end, toward the end of the meeting. So now, Gerard, you would like to do the lucky draw?
Yes. Good luck to today join.
Okay.
홍삼단 박스. 홍삼단 박스에다가.
뭐야? 뭐 설명하는 거야?
두구두구두구두구.
That's a
두구두구.
red ginseng box.
믹스. 두구두구두구두구두구. One. Oh, they are friends. Arua.
Arua. Okay. Great. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Arua.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
아르와.
아르와 얼굴이 보여.
ID. 내가 아르아 ID.
Yeah,
send.
I will give you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you, Gerard. So we'll be doing this.
선생님, 감사합니다.
딥시카 인사라 하지.
스티커가 지금 저 베이비 케어 때문에 안 돼요.
So we'll continue to do this every week. So every week, by the end of our meeting, we will have a lucky draw. So you please do encourage your downline, others also to join. And again, we are doing this, of course, for fun and learning, but then encouraging people to participate.
Yeah, I am here.
Hi, Dipshika.
Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, hello. Actually, I don't know Korean.
No, you can speak in English.
Okay, I am from Kolkata in India.
Okay.
콜카타.
By profession, I am a nurse, midwife.
Okay.
And I came in Korea before 5 years ago with my husband. He is doing here. Actually, he is here professor. He is doing research here
Okay.
in University of Seoul. So now I am a homemaker here and babysitter. But I will plan to do some studies from next semester, I think. And I heard about Atomy in ISRK Diwali program because I was dancing there. I was doing a performance there. That's why Atomy gave me a gift from Atomy. Till then, I use the product, and I was going to the Atomy office, and they are very kind, and they was demonstrated makeup and skincare. So after that, I was joined here and continue. So thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us know. We do have quite a number of nurses as well, even in our team. Bala is there, and Mary, I think she had to drop off, the one who did the presentation. She's also a nurse. My wife she's not here. She's also a nurse. So we have quite a number of nurses. So great.
Thank
All
you.
right. So now we will have a photo session. So Jeran will do that and then we'll close.
아, 포토타임. 아, 그거 준비 안 했는데. 그러면 포토타임 하죠. 네. 오픈 스크린. 오픈 스크린.
리바이벌 해도 돼요. 가장 재밌는 걸로.
아, 네. 립시카. 플라워 포즈. 플라워 포즈.